All right, recording has started. So, before I begin, I want to give a little bit of a backstory on this. I'm also going to turn my fan on with my foot because I forgot to before I started. Because it's going to get real hot in here today. Please turn on. Where's the fucking switch? There it is. So, for the backstory, this is a really old game. Not really, really, really old, but really old, being like it was made in like 97 or 98. So it is at least 20 years old. And see, I've been trying to get this game to work. Like a few years ago, I tried to get this game to work because older games on newer computers don't really work too well. Now, I searched a couple weeks ago on if there was a fix to get it to work on Windows 10. And last year, someone made a patch for this game. And it fucking worked. I had to download another program to also make it work, but it works. I don't know if it breaks at a certain point. All I did was start up the game, make sure everything was running right, correctly, and how it looks. Funny thing is the patch also made it to where OBS sees it as at least a DirectX 8. So that's nice. So I don't have to worry about any of that bullshit that goes on with some old games. But this is not going to be pretty. I remember this game very, very well. I played the shit out of it. This was probably my very, very first RPG. This is before I got a PlayStation, probably before I even got an N64. Well, no, it was probably after I got an N64. I can't remember the days all too well, but this, my older brother got this game shortly after my family got our very first computer back in the day. And me and him had our own separate saves on this, and we were playing it like crazy. It's very, very fun. But the thing is it plays like a fucking tank. There's glitches. Even I remember glitches that happened back in the day. So, and with this game, you can also view the previous stuff. There's also 2 CDs for this game. Now, I don't know how the switching is going to work. I have them both mounted in a virtual drive because I just copied the discs onto the computer because it's the only way to get this game to work. You can't use the CD anymore. You have to copy to the computer and do some modifications to it. I have them both mounted at the same time. So we'll see if it automatically switches. I don't know. We'll get to that when we get to that. But I'm gonna have to play the opening scene because it starts right as the game starts. Like when you load it up, only the first time when you load it up. So, because if you click on new game, it starts right where the video left off. So, without further ado, and enough of my explanation, we're gonna view the opening cutscene, and we're gonna get right into this fucking game. Hopefully it shows up on OBS. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this is very, very old. Very old. It's a bit loud, sorry about that. I'll fix it once the cutscene's done. So just bear with me.
The ancient world, the golden days of before, came to an end with the great cataclysm. Black fire raining from the skies engulfed the planet. The earth opened, and the seas flowed over the land. The cities of light, erected by the ancients, turned to dust, and the world was plunged into everlasting darkness. And when the divine wrath ceased afflicting our world, the initiates, spared by the sun god, arose amid the chaos. Guided by their faith, they set off in search of a land free of the Black Shroud, where life could once again spring forth. They were the Wanderers, men and women in search of light and hope amid the perils of the Darklands. Their journey lasted many, many moons, until the glorious day when the fathers of our fathers' fathers finally ceased their wandering. They discovered a land blessed by the light of the sun god, a Stallite. There they built a city and erected a temple in honor of the Father of Light. They called it Sparta.
This is
Today,
Sparta.
A terrible danger threatens Sparta. The future of the entire city lies in the hands of a single man, Arkan, the Guardian of Fire. In order to survive the terrible ordeals he faces, he must seek the help of those around him. His beloved Kali. Zed, his brother in arms. His father, Rilsadar. Lori, the great sun seer. Danris, the scavenger. If they fail, the light of the sun god will never again shine on Sparta.
So yeah, that was the beginning intro to the game, and let me change the volume. And oh right, I can't. Oh yes, I can. I can change it. Okay, let's turn it down a bit, because if I minimize, it's gonna fuck up this whole like setting and system. So I'm just gonna. I love how it has sound effects for the sound effects, but the music is just like, yeah, we won't let you know. So we'll just put them both on like this 3 here, and we'll see how that is. Now, the game literally starts right off from that cutscene. Like that's the main character waking up, and here we go. And this is how it starts. And this is what the fucking game looks like. Now, this game is fully voice acted, so that's pretty cool. But oh god, what was the button again? Oh, spacebar, right. So you can pick up stuff. You can hold it in your hand. How do I get in my inventory again? I don't. That's not how I get into my inventory. No, I do not want to quit. There we go. So how do I get in my inventory? I completely forgot how to get in my inventory. What button was it? Oh god. Oh, she's awake.
Arkan, you're up. It looks like you had a rough night.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, it's I for inventory, right. So you can click on these and you can hold it. See, now I'm holding it in my hand. I could eat it if I'm low on health, but for now we'll put it away. So there's a couple different things you can do. So you have your normal. Okay, first of all, turning and walking, you're using the arrow keys. And when you're turning like this, you turn like a tank. So you have nice, which if you look in the bottom left, you have a little white ball above your red health bar. Now if you hit tab, you go into like this angry thing, and there's an angry version to every nice thing. And then for combat in this game, you have to hit C, and to attack, which if you want to just intimidate, you hit spacebar, you just like scream. But to attack, you have to hold control and then push forward. or left and right and back is dodge. So, yeah. Now, if you're like this and try to talk to somebody, you'll either scare them or piss them off, so you have to come out of that. And you can... There's some funny shit that can happen, but there's also some bullshit that kind of happens with the combat because it auto-locks on the closest one. Like, you see who he's, like, looking at, like, her. So, if you're close to her, like, if you're fighting multiple people, you have to make sure who you're fighting against. And this thing right here is a save.
God, hold me in your rays.
So, I'm just going to save it. Oh, right, I have to hit the save button. So, but that was the nice version. If you do the kind of piss off version, you go,
Sun God, hold me in your
oh,
rays.
right, it doesn't do it to this one. Because this is the first save. So it doesn't do it to this one. So for an example, because he'll say like something like, Sun God. But you see,
That feels good.
he'll do that. But if you do the pissed off version, he'll just splatter it. So let's put on our clothes before we talk to her.
It's my Guardian of Fire uniform.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh man, this game brings back so many memories. So let's talk to her.
I didn't want to wake you, but the first rays from the Sun God are already filtering through.
Don't worry, I was only dozing.
You know, I had a funny dream. I saw the great cataclysm and our ancestors, the wanderers who built our city.
You dreamed about the founders of Sparta? That's the kind of dream real Sidar would like. Your sun-seer father really gets a kick out of history.
And you can keep talking to her.
Believe it or not, you were in my dream too. Along with my father, Zed, and the great sun-seer, Lori. Even our friend Dan Reeves, the old scavenger, was there.
Do you think the sun god might have inspired your dream?
I hope not. Listen, if the sun god really wanted to do me a favor, he'd rise a little later, so you and I could sleep in peace.
Arkan, if your father heard you say that, if you don't show more respect, you'll end up exiled in the Darklands.
Oh, the Darklands.
It's time to leave, all right? If anyone catches us here together, we'll both be in big trouble.
I know. You're right. There's no sense playing with fire.
So there's the nice version of that. You can do the whole thing with like the piss off version, but this is what he says.
I want to lie down next to you again.
Arkan, no! It was dangerous enough just to spend the night here together. We can't get caught.
So yeah, there's this game was really ahead of its time.
Nothing of any interest here.
Because there's like so many funny things that you can do. Like you can burn his hand right here. So let's pick up our weapon here. There was a button to like automatically equip it, but if you use the mouse, you can just drag it over, and now we're just holding it. So now here's the thing. I would show you, but I don't want to. Like, you can literally kill anybody in this game that you want, but at certain points of the game, you shouldn't, because you'll just automatically get killed by somebody else. So, now that we did all that, we're going to save it, because, again,
Sun God,
I don't know, like, how far I'll be able to get before it glitches out. So I'm going to save it a lot, just to make sure. And I do believe that that's everything in this room. With this game, I have a very, very good memory, but there's going to be some things that I'm going to have to look up, because there are just some things that I don't remember, because it was so long ago, and it's been so long since this game actually works. So.
Arkan! It's Zed! Hurry up! Get out here! The Provost Dorkin summoned you. You're gonna get in big trouble if you don't get out here quick.
Okay.
Callie, be careful. Don't let anyone see you leaving. I don't want Provost Dorkin to see you. You know how strict he is about letting outsiders into the Guardians of Fire barracks.
Don't worry, Arkan. I'll leave just as quietly as I came.
Arkan, finally!
Now you can show up without your clothes
I have to
on.
get going. It's time to head up and start training. Captain Fedori is waiting for me. Not exactly the most patient person in the world, as we know. If you feel like it, why don't you just come with me? Now's your chance. The next time the sun god rises, I'm off on a new expedition into the Darklands.
So tomorrow. So you can follow him and do some training to get used to the combat. But yeah, you can not put your uniform on, and when you come out, he will like scold you and be like, go put your uniform on. So here is where we get a little bit of free reign to do what we want a little bit. Just don't go down. I wouldn't go downstairs just yet. But have to show you this one thing. Have to. There is this can over here that, oops, a lot of glitchy. Please.
Old oil barrels.
But if...
Master Oiler must have put them here.
Yeah, no shit. But if you do it the grumpy way...
Take that, you filthy cans.
Yep.
Take that, you filthy cans.
Yep.
Take that, you filthy cans.
I laughed my ass off so hard as a kid when I found that out. I'm going to do a little bit of searching around because I don't remember where some important items are. This is the prison. There's a save here.
It's locked.
And I think, yeah, you can like bang on it.
It's locked.
Usually there's a guard here, but I guess there's nobody in here, so...
It's locked.
Yeah, there's nobody in here right now, so there's no guard.
It's locked.
But you eventually get keys for all this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go across the way, and there's a guy that we can talk to. I should go see the Provost Dorkin, but he's a fucking dork. But there's items in here, like here's an empty flask. Oh wait, no, it's full. So this is also another thing that you can use to recover your health. Of course, if you're in battle, it's kind of bullshitty. You have to put away your weapon, take out the jug. At least I think, from what I remember. Right, that one's locked too. But when you use them, they become empty.
Nah, nothing of any interest.
But you can fill them up at like water stations, so that's nice. All right.
Nothing in here.
Sometimes I don't remember where some stuff is. Usually you can see it really well, but sometimes you have to search.
Solar, what are you looking for?
This guy's kind of a douche.
Hello, Bogue Duran.
Sorry, Guardian of Fire, I don't have time to talk to you right now.
Of course, I understand. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
What are you doing here? You don't belong here, Guardian of Fire. Beat it, I'm busy.
Yeah, he's a bit of a douche. Though later in the game we do need his help.
Okay, guess I'll get moving. Light be with you.
You'd better get out of here.
You better get out of here. So, yeah, basically anything that you do pisses him off.
The oil barrel hasn't been filled.
Don't touch that. The oil hasn't been refined yet.
Yeah, so he's the oil maker. He makes all the oil for us. Okay. So we'll just move on. Because there's... the world isn't all that big compared to now, but back in the day, this was like a huge-ass world. That's why it was on like 2 discs. Because you have the upper city, and then you have the lower city. I forget if I can open this. Can I open this?
Nothing in here.
No, apparently there's nothing in there. Now this room is just like a credits room. You can go in there and look at stuff and see who created the game and whatnot. There are some items in barrels and stuff, and there are items that you can miss. Again, I don't think that there's really anything right now. But yeah. So you can come up here and you can do some training, which I'm gonna do just to get me ready.
Come over and practice with me. Don't worry, you won't get hurt. We won't land real blows.
Yeah, they won't land real blows. With the same weapons, though, mind you. The same fucking weapons.
Oh, you look like you're in great shape today.
So you attack, and if you see them attacking, you can dodge and not take any damage. Yes, and the camera angles are like... So you gotta hold control to attack. And honestly, there's also a block. I forget what block is. There's also a block. What's block? I forget what block is. Oh, what was it? What was block? Oh, what was block? I honestly don't remember what block was. I'm trying to figure out what block is. I don't know if I have to be holding control to block or anything. What was block? I think you have to just stand still. No. There's something you have to do. Because you heard that tink, that means that I hit his weapon. Oh, what was it? I don't remember. It's been so fucking long. But, okay, we'll just...
You rusty or still asleep?
If you hit him enough times, he'll say something different. But then you have Captain Fedoria over here, which you can also train with her. She's a feisty one. She's very quick on her toes. But since there's items that you get here eventually. Oh, look, there's one of the items. There's no point in getting that just yet, though. Remember that that's there, but there's no point in getting that just yet.
Combat dummy. I prefer practicing with a human opponent.
I forget. Okay, now that we're here, how do I block? There's some way to block. I don't remember what it is. Oh well. All right, we'll move on. All right, so we'll go see the Provost Dorkin because he's a dork. I don't think I can go in this room yet. Oh, I can. Oh wait, no, this is the credits room. This is the room with the credits. Please go through the door. What was this room over here?
Old worthless barrels.
Old worthless barrels. Right. Oh, right. I remember this room.
This machine makes ammunition for spit rods, but I need metal that can be melted.
Yeah, spit rods. That's what they call guns.
Old worthless barrels.
And there's also a flamethrower that you can get. Let's see, I don't think I can open this yet. No, I can't.
It's locked.
Yeah, I can't do anything yet. So, again, well, let's go see Provost Dorkin. We've wasted enough time looking around, but just the fucking nostalgia. It plays how you think. It's like a fucking tank.
Hello, Muldar. I'm here to see Provost Dorkin.
What do you want from the chief?
I'm here to give my orders.
Sure. Go on in.
Yeah, what do you want? I need my orders. Ah, okay.
Light be with you, Provost Dorkin.
Ah, Arkan. It's you.
Provost Dorkin, I'm sorry. I was,
Save your arrogance and your lame excuses. I'm not in the mood. The great Sun Seer Lori has called an important meeting at the Temple of the Sun God. You've been designated to guard the door to the council chamber. Guardian Jeddah has been waiting for you. Go down and take up your post before the great Sun Seer arrives.
Now this guy's kind of a douche. Now that
Nothing of any interest here.
Very well, you may leave me now.
as you can like continue to look at shit, he'll just get more and more pissed off.
A mechanism.
Yes.
Don't hang around here. Get out. Guardian of Fire, go down and take up your post immediately.
If you do it too much, he will kill you. So. All right, so on we go. Now, if you're playing this for the first time, you probably wouldn't know where the hell he's talking about. But I remember. So we're okay. We're good. Yeah, there's this fire going on here.
Mountain of fire. Erected by the builders before I was born.
Yeah, there's like some stuff here.
Nothing but old barrels.
But at some point there is something in that barrel. And I do see, here's another gourd. That's an empty one. So.
Light be with you, Teskin.
And light be with you, Arcan.
What are you up to?
You haven't heard? The great Zed is getting ready for a new expedition into the Darklands. Captain Fedori gave me orders to help him. As you can see, lots of machines need repairs before he leaves. And he's taking off at the next rising of the Sun God.
You've got your work cut out for you.
I can handle it. It's a pleasure to be able to help a man like Zed. You're lucky to be a friend of his.
So that's what's great about this game. This game is all voice acted.
I have to go stand guard at the Great Temple.
Yeah, I think Jadar is already over there.
You know what's going on?
The Great Sunseer's meeting with the Scavengers. I think they've made some kind of discovery. Don't worry. If Dorkan's sending just you and Jadar, it shouldn't last very long.
I'm off. See you later.
Good luck, Arkan.
So there's like a lot of dialogue in this game. Like a lot. So let's see. There's a save around here some point at somewhere. And when you get close to somebody, there's like this little pause that like has them talk to you.
Light be with you, Arkan.
What are you up to?
I'm on guard duty. Provost Dorkan told me to stay here until further notice.
I have to go over and guard the Great Temple.
The Great Temple, huh? You can head out. The coast is clear.
Yeah.
You know what's going on over there?
A special meeting with the Great Sunseer, something like that. This isn't your lucky day. Usually they warn us in advance, and we all go over together.
Hope we'll have some fun.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it seems all nice and good now, but
Sun God, hold me in your rays.
shit happens. Lots of shit happens. So yeah, this is the whole upper part right here. There's that all these three big buildings. The temple is up there to the north. There's I forget what the place is called to the right. And then we got this elevator over here. There's another save right there. God, this game brings back so much memories.
Look out! Ooh.
Yeah, there's
Whoa.
the elevator's broken.
Hey! Is everything all right down there? Whoa! They're working their guts out while I take it easy. Oof!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, it seems like you can fall, but you really can't. I don't think I can go into this building yet. I think I need a key. Yeah, I do.
It's locked.
Yeah, the game really opens up after this first part, though.
No, Great Sunseer. I do not have time to attend this meeting. Believe me, an imminent danger threatens Sparta. Our entire city is in danger. I sense it. You well know that in the past, my predictions have always been correct. I beseech you, let me continue my research.
But Real Sidar, what are you afraid of?
The darkness, great Sunseer. The darkness that threatens to engulf us all. The dark shroud is at our doorstep, and perhaps already within our walls.
Your words cause me great alarm, Real Sidar. Be careful.
Take this. I do not wish to keep it with me. It will be safer with you.
Light go with you, my friend.
May light be with you, Lori.
My father and Lori, the great Sunseer, with their heads together. They looked like they were pretty worried about something.
Yeah. You know, this game may look like crap, but it's held up very well in 20 years. I mean, there's games that look worse than this game that come out recently. You know? Can I go in here yet?
The hospital is closed.
Ah, no.
It's my father's workroom.
Yeah.
These shelves are a real mess.
Sure look like it. There's like a door over here. All right, let's talk to him.
Light be with you, Father. You all right? You seem upset.
May light go with you, Arkan. My mind is filled with dark problems that I must solve.
Are you sure you're okay?
That will do, Arkan. Please, son. Make me proud. Return to your post. The Provost just loves reminding me how often you're late for work.
Well, hey, he didn't tell me on time this time. But there is so many different things that can happen in... Oh, that's right, you can sidestep too. If you're like holding run, you can sidestep. There's a couple different things that can happen in this game at certain points, which is really cool and also sucky at the same time. Because you never know what you're going to get. You don't know what triggers them. Even after all these years later, people don't know what triggers them specifically. I'm just going to give it a quick save before I go in there. And,
God, hold me in your rays.
but yeah, there's a lot of different things that can happen. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Because when I played it and my brother played it back in the day, we both got a bunch of different shit happens in both of our playthroughs. So this will be interesting.
There you are. Go to your post.
No. I want to go elsewhere first. Now, this is another thing that we use later on. We can't do anything with it now, though. There's like a lot of things that we need to find and fix. Oh, right, this room. Oh, right, this isn't opened yet. Right, there's something... Right, okay.
Light be with you, Sunseer.
And light be with you too, friend. You have come to meditate before the Rahal, symbol of the sun god. Good. Meditation will help strengthen your inner light.
Are you an apostle of the sun god?
Yes, my friend. This symbol on my forehead, the Rahal, marks me as a messenger of the sun god. His spirit is within me. He sees through my
Forever
eyes
Virgo.
and speaks through my
Thank you for the
lips.
follow. I really do appreciate it.
When I tell
Thank you very
the
much.
sacred light illuminates our hearts and protects the just from the darkness. And at nightfall, the just, illuminated by their faith, have nothing to fear when they see themselves abandoned by his divine light. Because night is an ordeal feared only by the impure. As with our ancestors from before, they are deprived of his light.
No problem? Well,
forever.
again, thank you.
Remember that only the just can expose themselves to the rays of the sun god without fear of death.
Light be with you, Sunseer.
Go in peace, guardian of fire.
Alright. There's a giant crystal there. Which again is pertinent later. Pardon
There
me.
you are. Go to your post.
Alright. here we go. It's where the game kicks off.
I don't really know what they're up to. I hope it won't last too long.
Now we just wait a couple seconds.
Something's going on. Let's check it out.
Guardians of Fire, help me!
No!
Your turn, scum.
Nope. Oh, I already forgot. Come here. Die. Got him.
We have to expect the worst. He's been contaminated by Shankar Archessence.
I'll get the people who did this.
I think we just did.
Don't find the source of this evil. No one will ever be safe again.
I've already seen a case like this. We can save him.
Leave him with me.
We've been transformed.
By the sun god, a creature of darkness.
Donies, what's happening to me?
Help! Guards!
Now it sucks that we have to kill this guy. He is a bit of a bitch. Oops. Turn around. Thank you. Nope. For some reason, it never locks onto this guy. That's what makes this one hard. This fight right here, because it never really locks onto this guy. Usually it locks on. Fuck. Fuck, this guy's kicking my ass. Stop it. There we go. Got. Oh, nope. Didn't get him. Okay, now we got him.
Guardian, you gave me no choice.
For some reason, it never locks onto him in that fight. I don't know why.
Incredible. You're on your feet, alive. How do you feel? Looks like you took it all right.
Do I look all right? I mean, seriously?
This Guardian attacked me. I had to defend myself.
Yes, a superstitious fool. Don't worry, I understand. Kill or be killed, you had no choice.
Do you know what's happening to me? Who are you?
I am Thanandar, a sun seer like your father. But above all, I am a healer. And I know what's wrong with you, Archon. I know only too well. The darkness has taken root inside you, and it won't stop until it swallows you, body and soul.
Is there any way to be cured?
There might be a way. A secret energy from the dawn of time. It springs from deep within a crypt. But I shouldn't be talking about it. I've said too much already. Only your father can choose to divulge the secret and take you there. He is one of the rare initiates who knows where it is.
How convenient.
Telling me my father knows about this secret crypt?
Yes, go talk to Rilsadar. Only he can save you.
All I can do is prepare a temporary remedy that'll numb the pain and slow the pace of the malady. Come back after you see your father.
Everything all right in there?
It's all right, Captain Fedoria. Everything's just fine. Have to act fast.
No
Others
kidding.
are on the way, and they could be hostile too. Go to your father and ask him to lead you to the crypt.
All right, let's see if he'll... Please, let me loot this.
Thanandar, what must I do?
Go ask and...
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, now he's moving. Good. Because now I can search him. I'll take the axe, but I'll put it away. So, here's the thing about this game. So that next to the red bar, which is the health, you have the 2 bars going up on either side and connecting. We are now slowly being poisoned.
Sun God.
So, we're kind of on a time limit now.
He's not suffering.
Yeah, he's not suffering. There's a weapon here.
Useless odds and ends.
No, pick up the weapon. Please? Can I not? There we go.
Useless.
Let's see. I think I can pick this up. I don't remember. Pardon me. Right, flask from before. All right.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. All right. So now we could be hit by anybody. Anybody could attack us at any moment.
It's locked.
Which sucks. So we have to be careful now. And we're going to be naked for a while. So.
Arkan, Great Solar, can it be you? Lori was right. They contaminated you. It's the curse of the darkness.
Yep.
Father, what's happening to me? What is this evil?
Arkan, my son. Your courage saved the great Sun Seer, but I don't know what can save you from this evil. We'll do everything we can to heal you. Thanandar, our finest healer, is already hard at work.
Thanandar said he couldn't do anything for me. He says the only real cure is found in some crypt.
What? Thanandar told you about that place?
Yeah.
Yes, he said only you could lead me there. Father, I need your help.
If I had known that one day this would happen. Your courage and your sacrifice have earned you the right to know. But remember this. Ordinarily, I am forbidden to lead you to that sacred spot. I must break my vow in order to heal you. You must promise never to speak of what you see there.
Sure.
I promise.
Sunseer Real Sidar, what? By the great sun god, Arkan?
Yeah, we're kind of fucked up.
It's you.
Yes, it really is Arkan. The people that tried to kill Lori infected him. Arkan, as I was saying, I'll take you there, just as I said. But first, I must speak to Provost Dorkan and get his approval. Go and see Sesekan, the archivist, and wait for me there.
Arkan? Oh, sweetheart, what have they done to you? Your face, your hands. You must consult the healers at the hospital.
Don't forget, Arkan. Meet me at the temple, at the archivists.
All right.
Kali, don't panic. Listen, I had to go to the hospital. A guardian of fire jumped me. He didn't recognize me. He thought I was a creature of darkness.
With everything that's going on, it's a total panic up there. The Provost has taken control of the Starlight. The gates are closed. Access to the lower city is cut off. I can't go back. And the Guardians of Fire are looking everywhere for the culprits. I'm afraid of what'll happen if they find me.
My father will help us, don't worry.
Oh, by the great Sun God. I hope he can help you. I'm afraid for you, Arcan.
You think?
What will the Sun Seers say if they see you changed like that? They'll be afraid. They might banish you to the Darklands.
Don't worry, Callie.
Yes, you should.
Alright. So, our health slowly regenerates over time. I forgot about that. Let's read it.
See what's written on it. If you seek the way to the music of the spheres, move 3 times to the right towards the Sun God, then twice to the left, honoring his emissary, the moon. Finally, once more to the right, to avoid the darkness of the night. Thus will you come upon the path which leads to the sacred site of eternal day. When Sunseers start raving.
Yeah, but that's actually useful information. That's very useful information. So, I don't think that there's anything here. Oh, there is. A flagon. Is there anything else here?
Useful
No.
inside.
Okay. So, and there is a certain point in this game. I'm gonna go save it here. There is a certain point in this game where if you take too long, you transform even more.
Sun God, bless me with your rays.
All right. I'm back.
Thanandar.
Have you seen Rilsadar? Have you been able to get into the crypt?
Oh, I gotta get closer.
Is that for me?
No, none of your business.
Listen.
Leave, Arcan. Time is running out.
You told me to come back, douche. Everybody's a douche. Seriously, everybody's a douche in this game. Alright. So now we gotta go to the temple. If we were to go into the barracks right now, we'd be killed. Well, at least attacked.
We Sunseers are the instruments of the Sun God. He speaks through our lips. He sees all of you through our eyes. He now exhorts us to resist the forces of darkness. The heretics who have let the darkness enter their hearts will pay for their treason with their own blood. Onward, Guardians of Fire, and remember your sacred mission. You are the avenging hand of the great Solar. You must drive all those who have consorted with the darkness out of the starlight. Swear by the god Solar.
We swear by the great Sun God. Blasted Sunseer. All his stories about creatures of darkness are gonna get me killed.
Pretty much. But there is so much to this game. Even it's just thinking about all the stuff that had happened before, like when I played this a long time ago. There's so much stuff that can happen here. I don't believe that there's anything here yet, but I want to check it. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe on the other side. I know that there's something here later, just not quite yet, I don't think. Yeah.
This represents the great light.
Yeah, we don't need to hear that. One of these opens as like a secret passage somewhere else.
The statue of Thelen Crone, founder of the Starlight.
Alright. I don't know if I can go in these doors yet. Well, apparently I can go into this one.
Don't be afraid, old man.
Me? Afraid? Afraid of whom, young man?
Of me. What I mean is, maybe I startled you.
Do not be concerned about that, my young friend. It would take a lot more than you to frighten old Sessikan. You know, I've seen many strange things in my time as archivist.
Alright, I can take one of these discs. Wait. Yep. It's a mirror. Or is it? They call it a mirror. But it's a CD.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, of course nothing's happening. Oh.
Nothing useful.
Nothing
The
useful.
history of our star.
Oh, we don't want to hear this. There's no. That's just the history. That's just lore. That's not really necessary. You find that out anyway.
I don't have time to climb it.
I didn't want to climb it.
Light be with you, Archivist. I'm Arcan, son of Sunseer Real Sadar.
You are the son of Real Sadar?
My eye's acting up.
Forgive me, but I'm as blind as a temple bat. I did not recognize you. And it has been many, many moons since you last came here. You were just a wee scamp the last time. It's a pleasure to see you all grown up.
Yeah, me too. I'm supposed to meet my father, Real Sadar. Have you seen him?
Your father is a fine man. He often comes to see me. He is obsessed with the mysteries of before. He does a lot of research. He is very learned. Not
Learned?
Sunseer Brogo. I pity his pea-sized brain. So tiny, banging around in that empty skull of his. You know, one day he,
Okay, that's enough. Have you seen my father or not?
Huh? Your father? Why no, I haven't seen him since the sun god rose today. Maybe he's praying in the Rahal room. Could that not be so?
I don't have time to climb
I don't want to climb it. I want to try talking to him
Says
again.
again, are you sure Real Sadar hasn't been by? He was supposed to wait for me here.
I am sure. My poor eyes are no longer very keen, but I assure you, son of Real Sadar, no one has come by. Apart from you, of course, which is already quite an event.
Alright. So he hasn't shown up. Can I go in here yet? Okay. Alright.
I don't have any time to waste.
Do you? Yeah, something happens here too. I don't remember what though. It's been a while. About 20 years actually. Okay. So let's give a little quickie save. Yeah, count how many times you save. We're gonna get up into the high digits on this one. I can't go through this. That's right, I can't go through this door. I can only go through the other one. Don't know why, but just can't. Doo-doo.
Don't come near me, heretic!
It's just me.
Sunseer, you've got to help me.
Great Solar, the darkness is within you.
Is it?
Sunseer, I really need your help. I was poisoned while I was saving Lori. But I'm still a guardian of fire, a faithful servant of the Sun God. Help explain to people that they shouldn't fear me.
No, you can't fool me. The symbol of the Sun God illuminates my face. My eyes pierce your dark lies. And through my lips, the great Solar himself speaks.
Sure.
Darkness has invaded you. It means you are no longer worthy of his light.
What? I just saved Lori's life.
Your dark tricks won't work. When she returns, the great Sunseer will banish you from the Starlight. And if the Provost Dorkin doesn't want to suffer the same fate, he must unmask the heretics. Depart, or I will call the guards.
And he will, so... Oh. There's a hole here.
There. A little hole in the floor.
Yep. We need something to open it. Alright. Now, I do believe something happens when I leave here now. Can't fully remember. I do remember a lot of this game, but this part right here is like... Yeah, I can't go in there yet.
It's locked.
Yeah, there's a guard over here. If he sees me, that's not good. Okay. So we'll save it again. All right. See if I remember what to do.
So, do you think the Sunseer is telling the truth? That the Black Shroud is really threatening us?
I don't know. But after the attack on the Great Sunseer, we'd better keep a sharp lookout. If those slimes come back, they'll get a surprise from me.
You said it. They'll pay for Jadar's death with their own blood. And for what they did to Arcan.
What about the Great Sunseer?
With the declaration of martial law, she's gone into hiding. Dorkan has everything under control.
Yeah? They say Zed's down in the lower city chasing after the creatures that did it. Okay, let's go. Better get back to our posts. Hey, you! Over there! Halt!
It's just me.
Guard, watch out! Archon?
Yeah, it's me.
Garn!
Stop him! Hey, take it easy.
Oh, see, stuff like this. It's stuff like this that, this is a glitch that happens. Because he walked away so fucking fast, I have to reload it now. So, that's a glitch that happens. I'm supposed to be able to talk to him after that.
Okay, let's go.
But,
Hey, you! Over there! Halt! Guard, watch out! Archon?
yep.
It's all right, Garn. It's me.
This is what's supposed to happen.
Won't bite you.
No, but you're different. Don't take it personal. But how do I know if you're telling the truth?
Garn, I know what they told you and what they want you to believe, but I haven't done anything wrong. The creatures that attacked the Great Sunseer poisoned me. And I have to find a way to cure this disease.
Yes, I believe you. You're a friend of the Great Zeds, so I trust you. But Dorkan's declared martial law. All intruders are being tracked down one by one. You should go tell him what happened to you.
I'm still a guardian of fire. I swear by the sun god.
So yeah, there's a lot of glitches in this game.
I believe you.
Even for back then, I mean, there's probably more glitches that will happen now, but there's a lot of glitches that happened, like, as you could just see.
Still a guardian of fire.
I believe.
If you don't talk to him right away, they both attack you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you don't want to kill these guys.
Teskin, don't be afraid.
Arcan? You? What kind of curses come over you?
The creatures that attacked the Great Sunseer poisoned me. And I have to find a way to cure this disease.
Don't worry. Dorkan's blocked off all the entrances. We'll catch all the intruders. Zed went out in person to hunt them down. You can be sure the creatures who dared attack Lori will pay with their lives. The creatures who did that to you.
Hey, Teskin, don't look at me like that. I'm still a guardian of fire.
Yeah.
You ought to go.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Provost Dorkan, but yeah, there's a water thing right here. I can fill up my empty flask. How do I get into my inventory? Oh, right, I. So we got a flask. So this one's empty. We'll put that in our hand, and we'll fill it up. And now we will... I think I have another one that's empty. No, that's not empty. No. Okay, so now I got two full flasks, which is good for health. And then we can take a look at our weaponry, which I don't need anything out right now. Okay. Put the flask away. I still had it out. So if I go upstairs, I think Captain Fedoria will kill me right now. So let's just... And weapons do break from what I remember.
Listen, Muldar. I need to talk to Dorkan.
My orders are final. I can't let you in.
Just listen to me. I'm not here as an enemy. I have to see Dorkan.
Now, If I disobey orders, I'll get it in the neck.
Now, this guy you kind of have to get pissed off at.
Get the hell out of my way or I'll blow your brains all over this door.
You asked for it.
Shit, I did it at the wrong time. That's not good. I did it at the wrong time. I'm not supposed to kill this guy. Oops. I'm probably gonna die from killing this guy. I'm not supposed to kill this guy, so I'm just gonna reload it. I didn't save after that. Shit. Okay, well, we'll just go through this again real quick. Which is fine. We'll just go through all this dialogue real quick.
Hey, you! Guard, watch out! Archon?
Yeah.
You're... But don't... Okay.
All right. So we'll talk to these guys real quick. We'll fill up the flask and then we'll save again. I'm supposed to get pissed off at him, I believe. Or is that later where I have to get pissed off at him? Okay. Well, we'll fill up the flask again. Just so we have it, because he helps us later, and that's not... We don't want to kill him. So yeah. We'll just equip that. We'll put it away. Alright, this time we'll go into our room and save it. It might be later that I'm supposed to, like, get angry at him and so he will do something. Or maybe I just had to talk to him 3 times. Okay. Just bear with me. But, we will go in here. That's right, there's somebody in here.
Nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting. Save.
God. Bless.
Alright, save. There we go. Now we don't have to do that again. You don't regenerate health from that. I forgot. Alright.
There's no reason to be afraid of me, Kabak.
Archon, is that really you?
What are you doing in my room?
Holy sun god, they really messed you up.
They did. Indeed.
Kabak, I'm looking for the medicine that will cure me. I've heard about a crypt, a secret place somewhere in the Starlight. You've been here longer than almost anyone. Surely you must know something about it.
A secret crypt? No, I don't know anything about it. Some people say the whole Starlight is filled with underground vaults and grottos, but I say it's nothing but talk.
Well, you're wrong, old man.
Son, you should go see the Sunseer healers.
The healers can't do anything for me.
Then there's only one thing left to do. Pray to the sun god and ask him to drive out the darkness invading your body. Or else, some people say there's a woman out in the Darklands who can heal any disease, no matter how bad. Those are nothing but kid stories. And anyway, now that they've declared martial law, no one can get out of the city.
You really don't know anything else about it?
No, my boy. I don't know anything, I swear it. But there's one thing I do know. You'd better watch out. Lots of those Guardians of Fire out there would love to put you 6 feet under.
Yeah, no kidding.
You really...
Alright. So we'll save it again since we talked to him. He also helps us later. A lot of people help us. That's why we shouldn't kill them. Even though we can. And you still, like, can progress if you do kill them. But it's just... It makes the game much, much harder.
Listen, Muldar. I need to talk to Dorkin.
My orders are final. I can't let you in.
Just listen to me.
I think I have to talk to him
I'm not
3
here
times
as an
this time.
enemy. I have to see Dorkin.
Now, if I disobey orders, I'll get it in the neck.
Let me through. I swear by the sun god I won't try anything.
Out of respect for the man you used to be, I'd like to believe you.
There. I just had to talk to him 3 times right now. I have to get pissed off at that guy later for something.
What do you think you're doing? Barging in here like that? Archon? You? Still, hanging in there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Dorkin, I'm sick. The great Sunseer's attackers poisoned me with this black filth.
They say I'm one of the enemy. It's not true. I did my duty, that's all.
Calm down. Calm down. What did Thanandar the healer have to say?
He told me about a crypt and a remedy it's supposed to hold. He told me to see my father, that my father could take me there.
Nonsense! Thanandar lied to you, to give you hope. The truth is, the Sunseers no longer control this situation. That's why I was forced to take command of the Starlight. Oh, you know how much respect I have for your father, and the great Sunseer Lori. I declared martial law in order to protect them more efficiently. As for you, you were definitely a good guardian of fire. But now, who could swear you can still be trusted?
I can be trusted, unlike you.
Dorkin, I swear by the Sun God, I have done no evil. May Thanandar the healer be my witness. I'm still a man.
Maybe not. But Thanandar should never have let you go. He should stick to healing. Giving advice is beyond his competence. I don't trust him. If you want to return to your own people, you must prove your loyalty to me. Go back to Thanandar, then come tell me everything he says and does. Go!
Go!
I went back to see Thanandar. He's busy healing someone.
Very well.
That's a
If anything
glitch.
happens, inform me immediately. Until then,
That's a glitch.
keep a low profile. The other Guardians aren't as charitable as I am.
That's a glitch. I haven't gone back to him
My
yet.
father told me he was going to pay you a visit. Where is he?
Your father? Well, how should I know? I imagine he's gone into hiding somewhere. Somewhere safe. Now, make yourself scarce, if you want to keep out of the stockade.
But shouldn't we?
Arkan, get out.
Alright. So, it kind of glitched there again.
Arkan,
What?
let me make myself perfectly clear. I'll do you a favor, but don't come back here until you have some information for me. From now on, I'm the one who runs this Starlight, and don't you forget it. Or you'll spend the rest of your days languishing in a dank prison cell. That's the fate that awaits anyone who dares rise up against me.
Alright. So we're gonna give it another save. Yeah, so that was a glitch. I didn't go back to see Thanandar yet after, I mean, I was standing right in front of him.
Sun God.
I guess it must have thought because I went back to him after I talked to Real Sidar, but that didn't happen. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't fuck anything up. We'll see. We'll go up here because there is a weapon we can get up here that we saw before. I don't know if Captain Fedoria is up here or not. She is.
Halt! Who goes there?
Just me.
It's me, Arkan.
Arkan? The poison has changed you beyond recognition.
No shit.
You believe me. You're not afraid. That's a welcome change from the other Guardians of Fire.
You're the living image of everything they've been taught to fear. It makes no difference to me, as long as your soul remains pure. I haven't received any orders to kill or arrest you.
I don't know where to turn. Most of my so-called friends have turned against me, or are trying to trick me.
If you have faith in yourself and in the Sun God, you'll find a way out.
Can you help me?
No. I can't get involved.
Okay.
You have to find the solution by yourself.
Fedoria.
Enough. That's all I have to say. Get out of my way. I can't work out with you standing there.
Yeah, she uses her arrow on her
Get out of my
arm.
way. I can't work out with you standing there.
Okay. She like shoots at a target. Put that away. I do believe that some of them will attack you if you don't put that away. Alright. So now that we have another weapon. Yeah, the weapons get dull and break. There is a way to repair it, but not up here. I don't think that there is. At least not right now. You can only do that in the lower city. Again, I don't know how that's going to work. Hopefully it will automatically switch to the second disc, but we'll see. We still have a little bit of ways before we get down there, though. I'm gonna go to the dungeon real quick. I don't know if it's triggered what it's supposed to trigger yet.
Let me out of here! You there, knock it off! One more peep out of you and you can finish your argument out in the Darklands. Teskin, is that you? Holy sun god! I don't know how the hell you got in here, but you ain't getting out.
Alright, so this guy I have to kill. Yep, cheap shot. You get like really strong shit at some point. I got him in the corner.
Someone's attacking the Guardian.
Yeah, go ahead, finish him.
All right.
Out of here. Hey, you! Open up!
Smash the bars! Break them down!
There's no way of getting around that at all.
Nothing's happening.
Now, I did take.
No, this is no time to rest.
I did take his other weapon, right? I forget how that works. Yeah, it says I have 3. Okay.
Callie.
Oh, yep, she was already in here. Okay.
Arcan? Is it really you? Sweetheart, I thought I'd never see you again.
There's some glitchiness that can happen here, so.
What were you doing in prison?
The Guardians of Fire. They captured me in Real Sidar's room.
And they let you keep your knife? Wonderful guards we have.
They said Real Sidar had disappeared, and then they suspected me of having something to do with it. I tried to explain, but they locked me up without even listening.
What does all this mean?
I don't have the slightest idea. I'm afraid something bad has happened to Real Sidar.
Okay, now let's get out of here.
Yes, but the Guardians of Fire are looking for you. It won't be easy to get past them.
That's okay. I already made peace with him.
Nothing in there but stagnant water.
All right. I think that's all that's in here. I think I used the key. I don't think I can reuse that key. No, that key's gone. Okay. Wrong button.
It's locked. Hey, who's opening the door? It's locked.
Hey, you! Let me out of here! That Guardian doesn't have the key. But you don't need... You're strong enough to...
I don't think you can ever get him out.
Sun God, bless me with your rays.
Even though they make it seem like you can, I don't think that they do. New save.
No, this is no time to rest.
Let's see.
Well, with a face like mine, it's kinda hard to blend in with the crowd. And your scavenger clothes, they stand out all right.
After the way you messed up that guard, I doubt if we can use his uniform.
Stick close behind me, understand?
Okay,
Stick close behind me, understand?
okay.
So yeah, I can't take his uniform. There is a uniform that we can get, though, I believe. Because there is another uniform somewhere.
I'll wait here.
Okay. See if there's anything new in here. Oh, there's these things. Yeah, they have this stuff. Pick them all up. We need that for something at some point. And then these. Because we melt this shit down into bullets.
What? Who are you? Get out of here or I'll call the guard! There's nothing to fear. I won't do you any harm. No! No! Don't come any closer! Stay right where you are!
So that guy's a little bitch. Ah, here's Bogdaran's key.
Nothing's happening.
So now we can open this chest down here. Was that there before? I don't even know. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Old Bogdaran's uniform. So that's what we use it for. All right. Here.
One of Bogdaran's old uniforms. Before he got his gut.
All right. I'll try it on. Not a bad fit. I'm sure the Guardians of Fire won't recognize me if they don't look too closely at my face.
Okay, well, let's go do it.
Be careful. This is where things start getting serious. Pretend you're my prisoner. It should work.
Yeah, there's you have to stay close to her, but not too close, and then not too far away. You can't have a weapon out. You also can't run during this next part. Otherwise it gets really suspicious, but once we get down here.
Be careful, Arcan. Let's keep together.
This can glitch out.
Stay beside me. There's a Guardian over there.
Yes, there is.
What are you doing?
Hello there, darling.
Hello to you, Guardian of Fire. I'm escorting this prisoner to the hospital.
Yeah, if you're too far away or if you're too close, he'll try to kill you, even though he already knew that who you were. Actually, I think that was a different guy, so.
So far, the sun god is on our side. Now we have to get around.
Because he didn't sound like the other guy.
The platform. He'll never let you go down, with or without me.
That's okay. Now we'll just save it. Please. Thank you. So that worked out really well. No glitches that time. Because there's sometimes if you get just like a teeny weens bit too far away from her, he'll attack. Which is not really that big of a deal, I guess.
Arcan, wait. Keep out of the way and watch a real artist at work.
So I'm going to be very curious how this is going to work.
What are you doing here? You were summoned to go with Guardian, to the Rahal room.
What? This is the first I've heard about it.
Hurry up. Darkin's not in a good mood today.
As you can see, he has a gun.
Well, I'm on my way. Thanks.
So yeah, now this will be interesting. I don't know how this is gonna work, so we'll see if it switches to the other disc.
Thanks, but let's not hang around. Give me a minute to get out of this crummy uniform.
Because the upper was on the first disc, the lower was on the second disc. Okay, so that is how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna have to minimize. We'll see what happens. I hope it doesn't like close the game. Didn't close the game. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to switch. I need to set up a hotkey. Shit, I'm gonna need to set up a hotkey. So we unmount, and then unmount, but now we need... Yes, and now we need to mount... Oh shit, now I gotta find out where it was. Oh crap, where... Oh no. Where did I put it? Did I put it here? Where is it? Shit. There it is. Found it. We need to mount the lower city. All right, that should work. But now I'm going to have to reorganize my shit because everything is going to change. So that's not good. Let's see. We'll just try to make it as best as I can. And okay. Now it says enter CD1. Oh shit. Ah shit. I don't know how I'm gonna... Crap. This is a problem. So let's put in the first one again. And see what happens this time. I hate that this ends up being like this. Oh, son of a bitch. But I have to deal with it as it comes. I'm gonna have to set up a hotkey for this so it works. Let's see. Put this back over here because I can't keep doing this every fucking time. This will be annoying. Oh, fuck, it crashed. All right, well this will be even more interesting. Damn. So maybe if I... No. Maybe if I forget how this works. Maybe if I just mount the second one. Maybe I can just... But no, it didn't save. Because there's no autosaves on this shit. So I have to do it like that. Oh shit. I wish that it switched over automatically, but it didn't. Because since this is such an old game, it probably only reads from F and not like a G or anything like that. Oh no. Oh no. This sucks. This sucks a lot. See, I shit. All right. Well, you know what? We'll try it again. We'll see what the fuck happens. We'll try it again. That's just too bad that didn't work like that. That would have been real nice. Hopefully I can get it to switch over. Yes, yes, yes. So... Alright, well, let's load. Alright, well, let's try this again.
Arcan, keep out of...
So let's see. If this works, that'll be amazing. I don't know if it will, though. If not, I'm going to have to figure it out. We'll just skip it. It doesn't always... Did it redo the sounds and whatnot? It did. Oh, it doesn't. Probably because it crashed. It probably didn't save that because it crashed. Too many like switcheroos. I need to be able to see if I can make a hotkey for that. All right. Let's try this. Because I need to be able to, okay, so let's see. Now, let's try this again. Let's mount this one. What the hell just happened? Damn. Shit. What happened? Why is this like... All right. Okay, that was weird. For some reason it emptied the drive. That okay, I don't know why that happened. Oh, okay. Shit. I don't know how this is looking on stream or the video or whatnot, so just bear with me. So let's do that again. And we'll put that back on. Cause it was like, oh man, am I really not gonna be able to get this to work properly? Oh, I would hate for this to not end up working. No. If this doesn't end up, oh no. Shit. Alright, well. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess for now I have to end the stream to like test this out. Damn. Maybe if I use the quick mount. Maybe if I do that. Maybe if I put it in the quick mount section. Maybe. Let's try it again. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. Because maybe, just maybe, it will read off. Or maybe if I switch? I don't know. It's such an old game, it might only read off F. If that's the case, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Alright, well. Like I said, we'll come to it when it comes to it. And it came to it. So let's try it again. All right. Let's give this a load. All right, let's try this again.
Arcan.
All right, just go ahead and do it. It also like redid this again because again I'm gonna have to like do this and then actually like quit so it like won't always do that again. Oh man, if I can't get this to work, it's gonna be so sad. It's gonna be so sad if I can't get this to work, because up until this point it works great. I might just need to set up a hotkey to switch, though. Yeah, it just says enter disk 2. I know it doesn't show up, but that's what it's saying. And when I go to switch it, it like is like it fucks up. I think because I minimize it. I think if I set up a hotkey, it will be fine. Hopefully. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. So sad to say, this has been a very short stream, and this will be a shorter video than normal. But if I can get this to work, that'll be fantastic. So I'm gonna have to do some working around, try to get this to work, because I really, really, really want to play this game all the way through, because this game was so awesome. Either way, this will still go up on YouTube if I can't get it to work. Either way. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody enjoyed. For the people who watched it on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video. It might be the first and last of this series anyway, if I can't get this to work properly. But again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day and or night, wherever you live in the world, and I will see everybody on the next stream.